Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's now Cairo is a new edition of Panorama News. In the upcoming 35 minutes, we'll be bringing you the latest of the political, economic and sports news from all around the world. I'm Henny Saif, your host for tonight, and we'll start off with the political news and the headlines. President Sisi inaugurates a number of national projects in the health sector. Saudi-led coalition fighting Yemen's Houthi rebels intercepts a drone words. And IAEA says Iran has notified it of a plan to end SNAP inspections. Welcome back. The news details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi inaugurated today a number of national projects in the health sector, including the comprehensive medical complex in Ismailia and medical centers in Alexandria, Kafr Sheikh and Upper Egypt. President Sisi hailed the workers in the health sector for managing the coronavirus crisis and said there is a keenness to find the health system in 10 years and 15.
President Sisi inaugurated on Tuesday a number of the health sector via video conference, including the comprehensive medical complex in Ismailia and medical area of Sheikh and Upper Egypt. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli and Minister of Health has attended the ceremony. During the event, President Sisi said all work in the health sector, whether martyrs or still doing their jobs, are highly appreciated. The head of state said initiatives in the health sector had been launched ahead of the coronavirus crisis, thanking the sector for the management of the pandemic. The president said there is a medical database for around 70 million citizens. He added there is readiness to relaunch the initiative of the early detection of virus C. President Sisi also said there is keenness to finalize the comprehensive health insurance system in days instead of 15. He noted the health initiatives are aimed at alleviating the burden on the health sector until the health project is finalized, as well as creating a social culture heeding the importance of protection of illness. The president said opposition is accepted, but within a framework of understanding the circumstances. He added that efforts exerted extensively. The president said project diseases, stress, the of state and is citizens to positively contribute to dealing with the OS. Is affirmed improve and popular. President Sisi stressed no one able to provide opportunities for citizens over the population.
And before the inaugural ceremony, projects has said that only 58% of citizens were included in the health insurance in the past, while the new system targets 100% of the population. Zaid added that her ministry has been working on non-axes in the new health insurance system. Touching on steps taken to deal with the COVID-19 crisis, Zaid expressed her appreciation to medical staff martyrs amid the coronavirus crisis. For her part, Minister of Planning Hala Saeed said the most important achievements are decreasing unemployment and virus C infections. According to the minister, the state has embarked on a number of schemes, most notably the development of the Egyptian family. She reviewed the impact of the increase in population growth rates on a number of fields. In her address before the inauguration event, Minister of Social Solidarity Navina Qabash said the state is working on reducing poverty. The minister said that there is a component of the government program dubbed Building the Citizen. She's cooperating with different ministries and NGOs to provide medical care, finances and education for the most needy brackets of society. Qabash said the support government are the highest in smoking and drug addiction rates. She said her ministry is working on alleviating youth awareness against the dangers of drug addiction. Addressing the inauguration event, head of the Armed Forces Engineering Authority, General Ihab al-Far, said military hospitals were established to serve the largest number of military personnel and citizens over the past 6 years. He said that since 2014, up to 211 medical projects had been established and developed with a cost of £11.3 billion. Al-Far said 9 oncology centers had been established and operated across 9 governorates. Reviewing projects by the military forces in the health field, he affirmed that the armed forces had contributed with its centers, hospitals, and medical services in all presidential initiatives. Prime Minister Mustafa on Tuesday witnessed the launch of a modern flight simulator system from Airbus at Egypt's Academy for Aviation. Madbouli thanked workers at the aviation sector for the achievements made despite the challenges posed by the coronavirus pandemic, including the successful hosting of the Handball World Cup and the evacuation of stranded expatriate Egyptians. The Prime Minister said those efforts helped opening new opportunities for cooperation in Africa, implementing a restructure and merger plan, and completing digital transformation. WHO Regional Director in Cairo, Dr. Ahmed Al-Mandari, said that more than 1 year after the first case of coronavirus was reported in the Middle East, the situation remains critical. He said that almost 6 million people have been infected and almost 140,000 people have tragically died. Al-Mandari also said that the WHO is also concerned about the new variants, adding that 13 countries have reported cases of at least one of the 3 variants reported globally, including those which may have higher transmission. The WHO official noted that so far more than 6.3 million doses of COVID-19 vaccines have been given to people in 12 countries in the region. Egypt paid condolences and expressed solidarity for Iraq's government and families of the victims of the terrorist attack on Erbil. The Foreign Ministry wished quick recovery for the injured, expressing Egypt's full support to Iraq in all decisions aimed at maintaining its security and stability. Meanwhile, Arab League chief Dr. Ahmed Abul-Ghait condemned the attack as a dangerous assault on Iraq's sovereignty which undermines the security and stability in the Kurdistan region. Abul-Ghait stressed the significance of overcoming current disputes in Erbil and Baghdad in a bid to unify efforts to face common challenges and combat trials aimed at undermining Iraq's security and stability. On Monday, a rocket attack on U.S.-led forces in northern Iraq killed a civilian contractor and injured a U.S. service member in the deadliest such attack in almost a year.